Previously on Trap House.
Spring break, baby! For spring break, we decided to go to Tarpon Springs, Florida.
We're in Florida!
Hannah's making plans to move to Florida and it's only day 2 here.
Splat. Bird poops right on her hair.
Oh!
I was embarrassed of Hannah and Alex.
Whatever happened to predictability? Milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Yes, your old familiar friends there. We're just around the bend. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Clearwater Beach was my least favorite beach. I was really stressed out. It was just really like packed and crowded there.
Clearwater is ratchet, let me just say that. First and foremost, it is ratchet. There was just a lot of people, kind of felt uneasy, but the water was really pretty. The water was indeed clear.
Almost every night, I would get Abby to brush my hair and she would brush mine.
Ariel brushes my hair and then I fall asleep like a dog.
Have you ever had anyone brush your hair? It's the most relaxing experience. Guys, we were brushing each other's hair and now we're trying to figure out what curly hair looks like when it's brushed.
If you know anything about curly hair, you know the #1 rule is do not brush your hair.
The after.
It was very interesting to say the least.
She's an Afghan hound.
Hannah.
Spot the difference. All right, now it's time to introduce you to the boys.
What's up, gang?
Amigos. Mis amigos.
That's on the maker of this video.
What's happening?
Go wherever I want.
I just caught my biggest fan in the act. What? Oh my god. Why are you screaming? Oh.
Around the bend, everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
Abby had said randomly that a group of boys from Carlisle, Pennsylvania were coming down to join us on spring break.
My friend Jared, I've known him my whole life, and he texted me, I think the week before spring break, and he was like, yo, what's your house like for the next few weeks because their school got shut down.
We looked at their soccer roster
Because we wanted to see what they looked like.
and all of them had mullets and they looked crusty.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared.
So Ariel and Ashlyn think that I'm from Yeehaw, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and everyone there is a hillbilly and drives tractors. But like, that's just not the case. So I was like, Jared's from my hometown, and they were like, him and all his Yeehaw buddies are gonna come down here, so they thought they were gonna show up driving a tractor in flannels. So the night that they got here, they got there around like 1:30, I would say. I passed out. But Ashlyn did wake me up out of my slumber to go and tell me that the soccer boys were not as weird as we thought they were gonna be.
I think the boys were so sweet. They definitely had to warm up to us. I think we were a lot to handle at first. We played volleyball with them. We played body, which was so fun.
What's up, gang? We're gonna have a little rundown of this tidy little condo. We're gonna start with the bathroom, but someone is relieving themselves at the moment, so we're not gonna peek on that just yet. You come this way. Messy room. Girls are really messy.
I object.
That's on the maker of this video.
I gotta agree with you, Coco, on this one. We were kind of a train wreck on that trip.
You know, I think you're sleeping in that. Right?
Yeah, I sleep on the couch.
You know, we like to do a little bit of biking in the house, so we've got a bike.
All right.
Board while we make pasta. We've got a kitchen area so we can eat. These people are the worst. That's why we're not talking to them.
Excuse me, I'm not the worst.
She's pretty nice, but these two are not great. So that's the condo. We'll put the address in the link below if you want to swing by.
The boys added a fun dynamic to the group.
Bienvenidos a mi video. Quiero comprar mi experiencia en Florida con mis
Amigos.
mis amigos. Ustedes son mis amigos y queremos tener un bien tiempo en nuestro spring break y sí.
Yeah, it definitely got interesting when they arrived.
My name is Jared. My last name,
My name is Jeff.
my last name is Pavlovich, so they call me Pav. I like to fix things.
His spirit animal is a Bernese Mountain Dog, as seen on the
One of
shirt.
my favorite t-shirts.
Here's Bob the Builder.
Bernese Mountain Dog. Although I have 3 golden retrievers, so it doesn't really make sense, but...
What do you have in your garage at home?
1974 Volkswagen bus.
What?
Are you fixing it up?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been working on that?
A little over a
So
year.
you're gonna make a vlog when you...
Yeah, wait, are you road tripping it?
Yeah, probably.
What are you gonna do when it's done? You're just gonna take it on a big long road
I'm
trip?
gonna live out of it. $1,000 a month.
Move to Alaska.
Be an engineer.
Go wherever I want.
There you go.
Sounds like a great plan.
He stared right at the camera. Sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, it was fun. They were little shy boys, but they were so sweet and so respectful, and we appreciate that.
Hello.
He was in Shark Boy and Lava Girl. He played Shark Boy. So how is it working with Lava Girl? Did you get burned all the time?
Lava Girl got quarantined, so he won't be seeing her for a little bit.
Can we see some of your art?
Maybe.
You drew that?
Oh, that's so cool. Wait,
That's Coco.
Here's one Mr. Pavlovich.
Aww. Luke G is an artist. Luke B can speak Espanol. I don't know what Coco does. And and Pav has a car that he's building up. Coco, what do you do? What's
Coco makes vlogs.
He's a vlogger.
Day 4. We're competing with Ariel's vlogs.
I think Ariel's vlog's gonna win because I don't think the camera's on.
I'm a food enthusiast. I do enjoy eating a lot of good food.
What's your favorite food?
Crumble.
Creme brulee.
Do you even cook, Coco, or do you just like to eat?
I usually don't like to waste energy cooking. I usually wait for someone to do that for me. And I enjoy the benefits afterwards.
Oh, okay.
He needs a domestic helper.
And it was at this exact moment that Hannah decided she had to shoot her shot.
I would like to say that all 5 of us are domestic housewives.
Ladies, he is taking applications for.
If you would like to be a domestic housewife for one Coco, please leave a comment down below. Meet Hannah.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Who is she?
Some crushes were made. Not gonna say any names, but
You can. Hi, future Coco, it's Hannah. You already knew that I had a crush on you because I'm kind of obvious about those things, but we only live 3 hours from each other, and so if you want to be quarantined together for 2 weeks, we can go to the beach and have fun. Yeah. God was just saying, like, Hannah, shoot your shot with Coco. That's what God told you. God told me to shoot my shot with Coco, and honestly, I was like, shoot, I can't say no to Jesus.
So, yeah, that's that. And with that said, let's go back to our scheduled program. Today, we look like real girls. We dressed up, put some makeup on, and we're gonna go get acai bowls And then we're gonna make pita pizzas and then go to the pool. So we got acai bowls and we went to the cutest place, but Hannah was definitely flirting with the acai guy.
Hannah was definitely trying to capture the guy's attention.
She was like, hi, I'm Hannah. And he was flirting back.
He was like, oh my god, waiting in Florida. And she was like, where's your spring break?
Oh my.
Oh, and you were flirting with him.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
I was being nice.
Whatever.
And you didn't talk to the rest of us like that. She was giving him what he wanted.
I was giving.
She denies it now, but like we all know she was flirting with him. One of my favorite parts about Florida is these sunsets. Their sunsets are just unreal.
My favorite time of day is 7 p.m. whenever the sun sets and we all go out and we just sit there and watch it because it's so beautiful.
I would always go to this bay in the morning and do my devotions there, but then at night the sun would set and it was so beautiful.
Makes me so happy.
We're watching the sunset. What's this place called?
Sunset Beach.
At Sunset Beach, and it's so pretty. We went to Sunset Beach one time for the sunset, and that was so pretty. My favorite movies ever are the High School Musical series, and I already had Vanessa Hudgens' monologue from High School Musical 2 memorized. So I originally tried to get Alex on board as Sharpay because, you know, she's like the natural blondie.
We had to recast Sharpay.
Oh my gosh, this is why you recasted Sharpay.
I don't know, I thought maybe she could act, and I had to recast her with Ashlyn.
I can act like a different person, but I can't remember what they say. Alex just did not learn her lines. She's just a horrible actress. I like acting, but I'm not good at it, so. She was not channeling Sharpay energy. She was like low-key trash.
Sharpay.
I just like knew the lines because I'd listened to her do it so many times and she just never got it.
Forget about the rest of us. How about the fact that your own brother has worked extremely hard on the show?
And I basically did it like perfectly. And so then she was shoved to the side and then I became Sharpay, which is like, we knew this was supposed to happen. Like obviously I'm like the star role.
Oh, boo-hoo. He'll be in the show. He'll do his celebrity impersonations or something. But forget about Ryan. How about the fact that you've been interviewing with Troy's future?
What?
Recordings of it was trash because of some certain filmers.
Swimming after hours, dancing on the golf course. I had to step in just to save his job.
I'm not concerned about what you think you're doing for Troy. That's between you and him. But you're messing with my friends in my summer, and that's not okay with me.
You're just mad that I won.
What surprise? Troy? Their Star Dazzle Award? You had to go through all this to get either one? No thanks, Sharpay. You're really good at a game that I don't want to play. So I'm done here. I think an Academy Award or an Oscar could be awarded to us for sure.
Step away from the mirror long enough to check the damage that will always be right behind you.
Girls!
One of the things I learned to do on the trip is longboard/skateboard. I never knew how before this trip, and now I'm low-key a pro. We did a last ride before we packed up the car and we left, and I was doing it with Ashlyn.
Ariel and I are packing up the car, and all of a sudden, we hear something.
Tell me why. She literally face planted. She like tripped over a rock or something, face planted, and scraped her elbow.
Ashlyn is on the floor, just whimpering.
And I know Hannah's our nurse, but I was the one who had to deal with the blood and clean it all up. Wrap her up. I think the last day it was so sad, and I just miss Florida. I wish we were back there.
Not to get sappy, but this week was the best week of my whole entire life.
Going to see your last Florida sunset.
Spring break was super fun. It was definitely my best spring break that I've ever been on.
Goodbye, chalk drawings. I miss it so much, and the girls on the trip are my best friends.
Those 4 girls will forever be my sisters. I don't have any sisters, I only have a brother, and after this trip, like, yes, they were already my best friends, but they're no longer my best friends, they are my sisters.
I know that all of them are gonna be in my lives forever, and I'm just so excited for the future and all of our other adventures.
I would do anything to go back to that week because that was the best week of my life, and God literally just popped off so much. Thank you, Jesus, for those girls, and thank you, Jesus, for this week.
Spring break 2020 was one for the books.
We're going back. July 4th will be our time. We'll get a full week there, so we're gonna go back. There'll be a Florida part 2 and 3 and 4, and then we're gonna move there, so stay tuned.
Can't wait to be back for 4th of July.
Let's do it again next year.